Hey Zolevers, this is SuperZomgbBBQ, and hey, we're back with not just a SuperCard episode, but we have our first episode post Roman Reigns, and it has launched more questions than it has answered questions. We have two superstars, or divas, as you can see on the screen, who potentially have just been announced for the game, but we don't know who they are. And these guys, I did actually make an episode beforehand. I was going to release it, but then they started releasing more segments. We have a mystery IceMan, cool, and Mistwoman, who is the return of Mistman, who originally was Bret Hart in the WrestleMania tier. Now, it does seem to me, and I've got my own ideas of who it's going to be, that this is the start either of a new event that Cat Daddy are quite fond of because they put a lot of thought into it, which to me could be NXT related or potentially could be release of a new event and the WrestleMania fusions, which would just be like boom, massive bomb in the Supercard universe. Or alternatively, this could be just another event that's going to include a diva and is also going to include a special card. Either way, it does seem that big things are coming to SuperCard in the near future. How big they are and the effect that they have, we'll have to wait and find out very soon. So let's go into, first of all, my predictions for these two cards. First of all, we have, I'm going to show you here now, the first reveal, which was this card, which you can see on the screen right now. And this was the first image that was released by Cat Daddy. Cat Daddy released this image that looks awesome. It's got the little, it looks like ice or glass that's covering it. I personally think it looks more like ice than it does glass. That has the image of a WWE title. And I've got a replica myself. So basically, you got the line underneath. You got the little gems going around the outside, and the kind of the design that it's providing. And then the next day they released this image. Now straight away everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's Sami Zayn! It's got the hell of a kick." The hell of a kick, by the way, is a finishing move. Now what you can't see down there is it actually has a plus 68 speed and charisma, and you can see to the left hand side that the leveling bar goes up to 50, which means this is either a WrestleMania card or a tier that, if it is a new tier, that is for a WrestleMania-esque event. So it's going to have the same leveling system, we think, at the moment. And then today they released this. Now, we're still not sure who it's going to be. Me personally, I'm going to stick with Sami Zayn. The stats fit perfectly, but the actual card itself doesn't really make all that much sense. But there's a couple of things that's going to be interesting for them to reveal over the next couple of days. And it seems like it's happening around about 4 to 5 p.m. GMT every single day. So it's worth checking out the SuperCard Twitter. But the things that I'm getting most interested in are this little bit down the bottom where you can see little gems. That should be interesting. Also at the top, I don't know if you guys can see this on the video, but there seems to be some kind of little line poking up from the third icicle or glacier down, which potentially may be some kind of indicator or something to show something to do with the card. Either way, the fact is, it looks like it's going to be Sami Zayn. It looks like, just to clarify. And it also looks like it is going to have a right arrow, and it's going to be a demon in speed and charisma, like Roman Reigns. Yeah, we'll just move on from that. And then we have the mystery of Mistwoman. So Mistwoman is there, as you just saw. That's quite lucky. And Mistwoman, we have, everyone's got their own theories around it. Now, me personally, I thought, I did a little bit of photoshopping myself. I linked up some images, and this is what I came up with. A lot of people were saying it was Sasha Banks. A lot of people were saying it was Trish Stratus. A lot of people were saying it was other superstars, other divas. And then I decided to come up with this. So there's a normal Wisp woman. And that's what I came up with. Now, it doesn't quite fit, so I'm guessing that a little bit of editing from Cat Daddy, but it definitely fits in the arm section. The only thing that I can see in this image, which might put me off of believing it is Lita or whoever it's going to be, is that there is a little gap, if you notice, down the bottom here, just underneath the left arm, that looks like a piece of a jacket. Now that potentially gives away that it's either Sasha Banks or a diva that's wearing a jacket, so it could be another page. Either way, it's exciting times, and we should know by the next event, I'd say by Monday or Tuesday, what this either new event or new cards are going to be. So I'm not really going to talk too much more. I'm going to leave it there. I'll just give you a quick King of the Ring update because my internet connection is really, really dodgy at the moment. We have currently in the King of the Ring with the lovely Paige Slaphew, who is awesome. Please check him out. He is amazing. We also in the King of the Ring with Genius and Muscat. Both Genius and Muscat don't have Pro Divas, so not pages anyway. Sorry, they don't have pages. So it should be me versus Paige Slaphew in the final of this. But hey, anything can happen. I've seen worse, and quite frankly, I genuinely don't need a WrestleMania card at the moment. And one other update I have is that I was lucky enough to get myself a lovely John Cena card, which makes a pro of the best card in the tier. And there's my second one over here, which is really, really awesome. This wasn't my WrestleMania pull, my normal WrestleMania pull. My normal WrestleMania pull was actually a WrestleMania ladder, which I have now 2 of the gits, so I'm kind of gutted about that. But very soon afterwards, I was lucky enough to get an early pull, and I have myself a second John Cena. That's going to be it for now. Who do you think Iceman and Mistwoman are? If you leave your comments in the section below, I'd be interested to see what your thoughts are. Either way, this is SuperZombGBBQ. It's been awesome seeing you guys, and have a great day, and salute!